What's up, guys? Cipher Pol 808 back again, and I hope you guys are ready for some more One Piece action, because today we have my live reaction to chapter 1031. Before that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel, as well as the bell icon, so you get notified of all my future videos. But now that you have, let's jump right in. Alright, so starting off, what do we got? Looks like, okay, we got the cover page of Shonen Jump Weekly. Alright, and we got Yamato and Luffy, and looks like Momo in his dragon form says, "Leaping into battle. They shoulder the dreams of their predecessors." Alright, and then on the bottom it says, the climax of the Wano Arc's raid on Onigashima. Alright, so I'm wondering if they worded that a little specifically, it doesn't say anything about the war or battle, it just says raid on Onigashima. Kaido promised us, or he said he wanted, the biggest war the world's ever seen. So, does this count as the biggest war? I don't know. The raid, maybe, but if we start throwing in, the Navy that's on their way, and, if another Yonko, maybe Blackbeard shows up, I don't know. What do you guys think? So, as we're coming to the climax of the raid, there's a lot of stuff that's still got to be taken care of, but, are we really done? I don't know, depending on this whole, Japanese play, theater play that we're kind of going on with the whole, Wano arc. It'll be kind of difficult to see what's going to happen next, but, Oda's a master at delivering, so just put our faith in him. Let's jump into the chapter. All right. And then we got Zoro. He's looking at Enma right now in the background. Okay, we got Sabo and Shiryu, and Beppo's right behind him. All right. And what do we got? Okay, so it says chapter 1031, Soldier of Science. All right. After the crash, she got crushed by the steel beams. All right, so we're talking about Big Mom. Right at the end of the last chapter, Kid and Law kind of came together and formed this, kind of ultimate joint attack, and we're able to kind of take down Big Mom. So let's see if she's really down and out. All right, not even Big Mom could survive that. All right, so everyone that's looking on, they're like, man, not even Big Mom, as durable and tough as she is, not even she could survive that. But I don't know. You guys think she survived it? I'm kind of betting that she's not down and out completely yet. All right. And then, okay, so we see Law. He's just panting. He's all bloodied up right there. Even Killer, he's over there. Or not, excuse me, not Killer. Kid, he's over there, and he's just taking in huge, deep breaths. Take that, you giant hag. All right. So you can tell they gave everything they had in that attack. All right, so your magnetic fruit's awakened power allows you to assign fields of attraction. All right, so we're getting to understand exactly how Kid's awakened devil fruit's working in. I like it. And his magnetic fruit. All right, so I don't know if that's ever the first time it's ever been confirmed that that's what it's called, but we kind of known it already. How long does it last? Why the hell would I tell you? So he's like, yo, you're getting a little bit too much information on my power. We're still rivals at the end of the day. And then, okay, wait, Law sees something. He's got that exclamation point. Looks like Big Mom ain't done yet. And we just see, all right, looks like a beam just gets knocked out of the pile right now. All right, and it's coming flying towards everyone right now. And then all of a sudden the rest of the pile just looks like it erupts. And yes, you just see the silhouette of Big Mom. You can just see her teeth, and she just looks pissed right now. She's just standing up with all the beams on top of her. And everyone's just like freaking out. They're like, what? She's getting up? All right. Yep. All right. Oh, she's doing it. She's about to take everybody's life over there. We just see Or Life. Oshiruko Or Life. No. So did they get rid? They were like getting rid of the red bean soup when the party was first going on, when the raid was first starting. They were just like trying to throw it. They threw it on Luffy. So I don't even know if they have any more Oshiruko. But Big Mom is clearly pissed. Is she going into one of her hunger pangs right now? Crap, she's using her soul focus. Oshiruko. We still have some left, right? Okay, so everyone's kind of scrambling. They're like, oh shit, do we have some left? No, we dumped it. See, yep, they're realizing it. All that Oshiruko they dumped on Luffy. So she's going to take our lives. And everyone's just realizing it, like, oh my god, are you serious right now? And we just see her. She snatches all their life forces away right now. So looks like she's trying to recharge herself. She's going for some payback against Kid and Law right now. All right, what do we got? Come to life. No, she's making a ton of homies. Okay, everything's getting turned into a homie right now. All right, what do we got? I'll use 1 year of my own lifespan too. All right, so she's She's even using her own lifespan. Looks like she's trying to beef up these homies she's making. None of the riffraffs have powerful enough souls. And then everyone's like just looking. She's gotten even bigger. All right, so when Big Mom gets enraged, she gets massive. It's been decades since I've felt pain like this. You runts aren't bad. All right, so Big Mom is over there. She's acknowledging, Kid-in-law's efforts. She's like, oh, nobody's hit me that hard in decades. So I'll give that one to you. Trafalgar Law, Captain Kidd. The two of you and Straw Hat Luffy are serious about taking our thrones. All right, so she's even mentioning, Luffy. She acknowledges his threat. Bring it on if you think you have a shot. I'll show you what it means to be an emperor. All right, so she just got this enraged, pissed off look on her face, like fire coming out of her eyes or smoke. All right, what do we got next? Okay, we just see Law. He's like, I'll need to take down monsters like you if I ever want to uncover the true history. All right, so Law's, realizing there's no way around this. There's no running from this. Like, if he wants to get to his true end game, his true end goal, he's going to have to fight through people like this no matter what. So, got to deal with it sooner or later. No more holding back. We're going all out. I don't give a damn what it costs. I'm going to tear her from that throne. So, Kid, he's just headstrong. He's going in. He's like, I don't care who it is. I'm ripping you off the throne. It's our time now. Like, let's go. All right. How did she get so freaking huge? All right, so this is everyone else kind of looking on. They're just like, how did she get so big? The castle's becoming inferno. We're in hell. All right, so between Big Mom, the raging inferno, not just the fire, but the big fire drawing that Kondro made last chapter. That's, the Kurozumi's rage kind of consuming everything. It's just a literal hell. Everyone's fighting. There's so many grunts out front. I'll have to go through the Iwato chamber. All right. Okay, so we're seeing Yamato. She's on her way. She's racing right now, trying to avoid fights. She's trying to get down to the armory and, disarm the arms down there somehow. All right, what do we got? Iwato chamber. Hold up. I said cool it. Are you for real? All right, so we're going back to Apu. He had a couple of the numbers with him. Maybe we're going to see, you guys think X-Drake took the deal? Is he going to team up with Apu? I highly doubt it, being a captain of Sword. I don't think he's going to take a deal with Apu unless Apu was able to make some, very convincing arguments to him that the only way he's going to make it out of this or get what he needs for, whatever his mission is by teaming up with him. But I doubt that. All right. Okay, so he looks like he's attacking someone. I'll repay Straw Hat by finishing you off. I figured out how your attacks work. All right, so, yep, they're going at it right now. So clearly they did not strike a deal, and we see X-Strike. He's like, oh, I'll pay back Straw Hat. So he's going to, take out Apu now that he's obviously figured out how Apu's attacks work. At a glance, it seems like your techniques strike randomly, but that's not true. They follow your line of sight. Your targets just need to hear you. All right, so another limitation to Apu's attacks, it seems like. So not only do they have to be able to hear him, but he needs to see them, apparently. Whatever, man. I've got 3 numbers backing me up. You're screwed anyway. All right, so he sounds like he's getting a little overconfident just because he got those 3 big-ass dudes behind him. As we've seen, big isn't always the best in One Piece. We've seen tiny people take out giants, no problem. All right. Okay, so we're kind of panning back now. We see X-Drake. He's all alone right there. And then we see Apu, and we got the numbers. They're still looking like they're drinking right there. And Yamato just comes bursting into the chamber right there. And the numbers, obviously recognize her. Drake Apu. Why is one of the Flying Six here with an informant? Yamato. Yamato is against Kaido. Trying to win Drake over was a bust. Time to switch gears. All right, so Apu, he's always scheming. He's like, shit, okay. I couldn't get X-Drake. Let me see what I can do with Yamato right now since she just popped up. All right, young Master Yamato. Have I got some news for you? Let's rap. All right, so he's going to try and talk to Yamato and try and convince her of something. Not now, and I've cut ties with Kaido, so I'm not on your side. For real? Then you'll really want to hear this. All right, so it seems like this might be kind of going Apu's way. Yamato's like, I'm not with Kaido anymore, and he's like, perfect, neither am I. Maybe you want to hear what I got to say. And then we see Fuga over here. Don't get in my way. Okay, so Yamato just smashing X-Drake, like, get out of my way. I've abandoned Kaido too, so, bursting into this room, Yamato has no idea that any of these people are like, defecting from Kaido's side or, are traitors or any of that. She just, last she knew, these were all Kaido's men. So she's like, get out of my way. I got to go. And she's just smashing them. All right. Really? My bad, Drake. I've got to run off then. And she's like, okay, sorry, my bad. Kind of pulling a page out of Luffy's book right there. Like, oops, my bad. Okay, sorry, I got to go run. Onigashima and the flower capital are at stake. All right. And then, okay, what is Fuga doing right there? It looks like Fuga is just crashing into the room as well. And just, okay, and we see Yamato. She's looking back, sees Fuga coming through the wall right there. Fuga, what the hell are you doing? Damn it, I can't miss the chance to get Yamato on board. Fugaga. All right, so what's going on? Okay, I'm dying to know. What do you guys think Apu's got up his sleeves right now? He seems hell-bent on getting Yamato to be on his side, but I don't really see what he's going to be able to convince Yamato or what he's going to be able to use Yamato for that is going to benefit him, that he would be able to convince her to join him, you know what I mean? So follow me, you two. All right, so he's talking to Ibi and Zagi. You're not getting away, Apu. And so Drake's like, no, you're not getting away from here. We're finishing this right now. All right, now where are we heading? Okay, so we're heading back to the second floor. And it looks like we got Robin. Oh, Robin, but it looks like CP0's like right behind them. Is that CP0? Yep. Run. Protect Nico Robin. These adversaries are formidable. You guys. All right, so Brooke is looking on, and we see Nico. She's starting to run away and looking over her shoulder. And we just see CP0. It looks like they're heading this way with the Inferno raging behind them. All right, hang on, Robinson. We need to take flight. I recognize them from Dressrosa. Why are they here? All right, so, they clearly recognize that it's Cipher Pol, and they know exactly what happens when Cipher Pol sees Robin. They try to capture her. They want to take her. Everyone wants Nico Robin right now in this battle. The Yonko, Cipher Pol, everybody wants them. Or everybody wants her. So it looks like it's going to be up to Brooke to be her protector. Even among the elites of CP0. The mass agents are in a class of their own. All right, so again, Robin being around the piracy world and having dealt with, the world government before, she's very well informed on the Cipher Pol agencies and, kind of who's in them or who's the top agents or, just basic intel about them. All right, what do we got here? Pleasure Hall, Left Brain Tower, Skull Dome. All right, looks like we're going back to Sanji, perhaps? How could you? She's just a young girl. You're with the rebel army, aren't you? Yeah, I am. But you've got it wrong. It wasn't me. All right, so it looks like all these females are about to attack Sanji, and he's coming out, and he's like, I couldn't have. All right, so he's like, I didn't do anything. Don't play dumb. You were alone with her. Get out. We just want to hide in peace. All right, this isn't right. Harming a lady is the one thing I'd never do. All right, now he's having flashbacks. Okay, so, Sanji's whole thing throughout the entire story is, he's just a ladies' man. He will never lay a finger on a lady. He would never hurt one. He would rather let a lady kill him than actually defend himself by raising his, in his case, his feet against her to defend himself. All right, and then he's going back to his flashback. All right, you beat her till she lost consciousness. Your sadism is disgusting. Everything about you goes against what I stand for. So, Sanji clearly wants nothing to do with his Germa bloodline or, anything that ties him to his brothers or to his father. But he wants nothing to do with them in the sense of he doesn't want to be anything like them, even though he's related to them. He doesn't want their powers. He doesn't want anything for them, absolutely nothing. But we saw last couple chapters, something funny's happening with him, his raid suit, there's a lot of things going on. All right, so we got Queen going back. All right, hey, you're back. Where'd you run off to? And we see Sanji's kind of just strolling in. Didn't you get the memo, you germ adult? The pleasure hall is closed. That tingling sensation stopped. Is the transformation over? All right, so Sanji still hasn't quite figured out, what the hell is going on. And, Queen's looking on. Queen really wants him to put that raid suit on and kind of test out the Germa technology. And it says, I remember being lost in thought then. And he says, I'm sorry. I'm just a geisha from the flower capital. All right, okay, so this is whoever apparently they think Sanji hurt. Kaido's men brought me here, but I'm not with them. Please don't hurt me. The next thing I knew, she was on the floor bleeding. All right, so what the hell? Did Sanji, like... Nah, there's no way Sanji did it. Like, everything about him, every fiber of his being does not allow him to hurt women. So something's got to be up. She had a terrified look in her eyes. All right, what the hell's going on? Hey, Luffy, which version of me do you want around? My human side has always made me useless against female enemies. All right, so is this where Sanji's turning point where he's able to fight women? You know, I don't really know if I like that Sanji. That's kind of just, that's part of who Sanji is, not being able to fight women, you know, even kind of his comic relief value sometimes, you know, getting his ass whooped by a female because he just refuses to fight, and, you know, someone else weaker than him has to come in and save him. So to get rid of that side of Sanji, and, you know, as much as I want to see him turn into this Germa, you know, stealth black badass, that's just not the real Sanji. But as a soldier of science, I'd be able to coldly execute anyone you order me to. Even a beast like this would be easy to dismember. All right, so Sanji's, you know, he's having that inner dialogue in himself. You know, which am I going to be? Am I going to be the human side? Am I going to be the Germa side? Like, what does Luffy need me to be? And it says, what kind of person does the Pirate King need by his side? I've made up my mind. I'm not sure I know the answer, but all right, it looks like Sanji's going for the raid suit. He's got it. And even Queen, his eyes are all excited. He's like, you're finally breaking out this Germa suit. My dormant augmented abilities were awakened by wearing this damn thing. No, is he getting rid of it? Looks like he's tossing it away. But it doesn't matter at this point. I'm not going to lose any more of myself. I'll never belong to Germa. Oh my god. And he smashes it. What a waste. I wanted to see you more. So we only got to see, like, so little bit of Sanji in his raid suit. Farewell, Germa. Farewell, women's baths. I'll find my own way to end this fight. Alright, he lights a cigarette. And then we see, okay, and then Mushi starts going off. Okay, what's going on? Okay, outside the dome, Zoro versus King. Alright, so we're going back. King and Zoro. King was, you know, extremely pissed off that Zoro damaged his mask and exposed his face. Nobody knows what he looks like. He's a member of this, you know, race of fire starters that were up top the red line. He's like, I guess one of the only ones left, apparently. And he doesn't want anyone to see it and identify him. But he is definitely pissed off. So it looks like that's who Sanji's calling. All right, Zoro's pulling out a Denden Mushi. All right, huh? Where did this transponder snail come from? I slipped it into your Haramaki just in case you got lost and wound up facing death in a corner somewhere. What do you want, you dumb cook? All right, so Sanji and Zoro, the fact that Sanji slipped this into his Haramaki, and the fact that it's the two of them speaking, you know, them speaking on Denden Mushis is just like probably nails on a chalkboard to each other. Like, they just drive each other insane. You're distracting me. I'll be quick. Just listen. We're going to beat the Beast Pirates. And he's like, well, obviously, like, why are you wasting my time telling me this? I already know this, but I got to get it done first. After the dust settles, if I'm no longer myself. All right, so Sanji, I guess he's starting to worry about the transformation, especially he doesn't recall what happened with that girl that, you know, wound up bloody on the floor. He's like, Zoro, if I'm not me, oh man, what's going on? I want you to put me down. All right, what? And, you know, Zoro's in the midst of dealing with King, this, you know, monster, and he's got Sanji over here like, yo, if I don't make it, you got to kill me. That's, even though, you know, they are rivals, that's still his crewmate. So for his crewmate to tell him that, you know, in the midst of battle, that's going to, you know, throw him off for a second. Not sure if I get it, but fine. If it comes to that, I'll make it swift. Now I've got something to look forward to. So that means you better not die before then. Thanks. All right, so Zoro's keeping his composure. He's like, fine, I'll do it. I'll make it swift. But that means you better not die before then. You have to win. So, all right, I'm liking that. And then all of a sudden, Queen just like, he's just looking where Sanji was and there's nothing. It just says vanish. All right. How did you disappear again? Is it thanks to Judge's experiments, you Germa brat? All right, so he's not wearing the raid suit. Is he just now inherently able to go invisible? Stop stoking the fire. I'm already white hot. All right, and we just see Sanji, and he just looks like he's engulfed in flames right now. And it says, hell memories. And it just looks like he is about to decimate Queen right now. Oh, my goodness. Chapter 1031 ends, and it says, a strike that shows his resolve. All right, so we still didn't really get, what Sanji did or what exactly is the full extent of what's changing in him. It looked like he got rid of the raid suit, but, man, that was, it says this is coming to the end of the raid on Onigashima, so Sanji, did he just take out Queen? Is that Queen done for good? Zoro still obviously got his hands full with King. He was like right in the heat of battle when Sanji called him, and we know that Luffy's still up top dealing with Kaido, and we just saw Big Mom right there making all these homies and even using some of her soul. So, man, as much as we're wrapping it up, it still has like tons of things going on. There's a ton of enemies, strong enemies that are still gonna be, fighting, and we're not even sure what type of enemies on the way in terms of the Navy that's approaching Wano right now. Do they have admirals with them, vice admirals? We know that a lot of the power was recently spread out to go and deal with the Shishibukai since they were abolished, but I got to imagine if they're coming to Wano and they know that there's all these supernovas and, 2 Yonko that have teamed up, I got to think they're bringing, all the firepower. They got, Green Bull, Fujitora, Kizaru, maybe even a Kainu will make an appearance. I mean, we are supposed to have the biggest war, so I'm just, there's a lot of things that could just happen in the next few chapters. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Tell me what you guys think is going to happen next chapter. Do you guys think we're going to see some Zoro King action? Are we going back up top to see where Luffy and Kaido are? But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Thanks for stopping by, and have a wonderful day.